Hi everyone, and give me a second. Sorry, I'm literally just like in a hot mess right now. Ooh. You need to charge my little phone. Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian as a Weirdo. We are very close to halfway between the 100 days of Halloween, and this is super exciting. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm just like, ah. Um, yes, so I have been cleaning. You probably can't tell if you look behind me at all, but just pretend like that doesn't exist. I moved back to the hallway, which was my goal for today. As soon as September starts, that is when my wife graciously allows me to start putting all of my Halloween stuff out, not just some of it, which is a year-round thing, of course. So I'm very excited to be able to celebrate the intro to the intro of Halloween season. I am going to work on a packer today. I've got something else on the hook that I really want to work on, but I'm going to make a how-to video on it. So I feel like I should wait. I don't know. But I have 4 orders, which feels good. Um, I got another order today. On Etsy, and the my favorite thing about creating packers is like being able to create them in different colors. Now I do have some yarn on the way. I think it feels like it's been a long time, but with my ADHD, I'm not really good with like time, so I don't really know how long it's been. I guess I could look in my phone. Let me look in my phone right now. Okay, so I think I ordered it from um, oh, someone. Okay, so Daniel's email has changed. Okay, I know he has a lot going on too, so um, don't want to put a lot on him. I just sent out an email to get some support for the fundraiser that I'm planning on having. This is the first I've mentioned of the fundraiser. I've mentioned some components of it. I can't believe how much brighter it is here. I mentioned some components of it, and if you want to find out more about it, you can go to the link in the description below, and it's a little bit more informative than I will be because I am terrible at remembering details. So some multi-step process, if you will. I'm going to drink this cold drink because I am so hot and sweaty that um, deodorant's working overtime. Give that girl a raise. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Um, so the first part is I am doing a fundraiser that involves money. This table shakes a lot more in here with the carpet. I forgot about that. But I'm doing a fundraiser, and it is on Facebook. It is for the foundation to write love on our arms, which is the world's longest foundation name, but it is a great cause. They focus on helping people out who are dealing with self-harm, SI, and addiction. I mean, they really do a lot for the community, and I really, they're the kind of foundation that I would like to put my name behind. So I'm really happy to do this for them. I am trying to raise $300 in the month of September. One of the components of the fundraiser is doing 300,000 steps in the month of September, and that is crazy. And like a lot of you know about my agoraphobia and going out and doing things, so it's kind of a big task anyways, and then add on like I'm scared of the outside and it becomes an even bigger task, but I am committed to doing it. I'm doing it with my wife, and we are we're just trying to get our steps in, and we're dancing around, we're doing chores, we're getting things done, and it feels great. So that averages to 10,000 steps a day. Let's see, I think that I'm like close to halfway, which is not a good sign 'cause it's 9 o'clock. Um, but, ooh, hello, Winter. Happy to see you. Bonjour. My accent's probably terrible, so, you know, that phrase, charge it to my brain, not my heart, or my heart, not my brain, or charge it somewhere and don't charge it somewhere else. I don't I had only started hearing that phrase from Kelly's Crochet Adventures, so I actually don't really know what the phrase is, but you know, just good intentions, good intentions. Um, I'm from the South, which is as far as you can get from like French culture, with the exception, of course, of Louisiana. But I'm not in Louisiana, so. But yes, I'm doing 10,000 steps a day. I was gonna look at how many steps I've done so far. I don't like this step tracker at all. Keeps on giving me weird like uh, notifications about different headlines and stuff, like things I don't want to know about. um, so I have about 4,800 steps today. Um, and I need to get to 10,000. So you bet your ass I will be dancing. Um, to some music so that I can get some steps in. Especially when you're a crocheter, you know, you sit down. Not many people walk and crochet. I've done it before and it's been actually pretty delightful, but it was a pattern that I didn't have to look at. And I shouldn't have to look at the pattern for these packers, seeing as I made like a million of them. Humble brag. But, um, but I still need to look at it because I constantly forget it. This is the color Americana. It's a discontinued yarn from Ice Yarn, so I'm gonna be really sad when I take it off my listing. But it is 100% cotton. It has all these I don't know. It's got this like rusty color, and then it's got some blues. So I named it Americana because I was like, that's literally the best I could do. But it could be the French flag. Uh, so, um, so yeah. So let me. But it is the softest cotton that I use for my packers. So I always love working with it because it's just a delight. Um, Now, I said two parts of the a 4 part. Oh my goodness. E is for existential judge. Yes. Look at this. Just ignore the boobs. It's a really awesome shirt. I love this shirt. Um, so, I am so sad that they're discontinuing the candy shop hooks. I understand that they're harder to make, but I just love this hook so much, even though it looks like anal beads, and also like hand crud gets caught like in between the beads, so you have to like clean it quite a bit. But the head shape is perfect for cotton. The Odyssey too. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I just when I saw like started watching that the furls video on YouTube, and I was like, oh, this sucks. And I didn't watch the whole thing because I found them to be like a little bit long winded, but that's okay. To each their own. And I mean, from one long winded person to another. Yeah. So let's see. So I need to. My brain is literally mashed potatoes. Okay. So I've said the first 2 parts of the To Write Love on Her Arms fundraiser. I'm trying to raise $300, and I am walking an average of 10,000 steps a day. I'm hoping to. I'm going to do my best. That's all we can do. And then I'm hoping that I'll get some endorphins going because I am severely lacking in endorphins. And so hopefully that'll help. The second two parts. So one, I reached out, reached out, re, I made an email and I sent it to a bunch of big YouTubers, and some of them I know personally, some of them I don't know at all. They kind of run the gambit of different YouTubers, and I just, it was like, you know, here's how you can help if you want to help. No pressure. I'm like I don't like to put like pressure on other people to do something that totally came out of my brain. Um, and oh my god, there's 5 parts. Oh my gosh, there's so many parts. So oh my gosh, my brain is mashed potatoes. So I reached out to them, and so I asked if they wanted to be a part of it. Okay, cool. So I did that, and I hopefully will get some people to help me out. If not, that's okay too. So the goal, my monetary goal for this fundraiser is $300. You can donate at any time if you can, if you want to. Again, no pressure. I don't like putting pressure on people to fundraise or like to donate if that's just not in your, if that's not possible for you right now. Don't do it. I'm not pushing you. This is me not pushing. Um, so then if we get to $300, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, which I'm really excited about because I just love doing giveaways, and I think it'll be for a great cause. I have some really fun yarn that I can add to the giveaway. It's not going to be all like basic yarn. Not that basic yarn's a problem because we all need it, right? But I have some really fun yarn. I'm like looking at them right here at like the corner of my eye, and I'm like, yeah, you'd be fun. You'd be fun. So let's count my stitches and see where I am. Where's my shoe? I keep on losing my shoe. It's very frustrating. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, we got 26 people. I feel like my eyes aren't working anymore. I need to put my glasses on. I don't wear my glasses nearly enough. So I'm going to go and put a single crochet in every stitch all the way around. And back. Oh, yay! So yeah, if we get to $300, I will be doing a giveaway. And you do not have to, like, let me be very clear. You do not have to donate to win the giveaway. What will happen is I will have a separate video once we reach the goal. I'm assuming we will because you all are amazing. And I will do a separate video where all you have to do is comment, and I'll probably do it Bag Day style because she's my idol, where, you have to mention a specific something or other in the comments, and then I'll do a random comment generator and we'll pick who wins. So you don't have to donate to win. It is not going to be US only. because I want my friends outside of the US to have an option to win. But all we have to do is get up to $300, and that's US. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited to do a giveaway. I really hope we can make it. So hopefully some of these bigger YouTubers can give a little bit of their time, or I gave them some options, because like I'm sure they get hit up all the time for stuff like this. So not pushy. It's just it can't hurt to ask, right? It can't hurt to ask, like, um, and I learned a lot from the auction that we did back in December. That was for, was it for the Trevor Project? It was for, like, I know it was for an LGBT. No, it was the Club Q fundraiser. So it was for victims of the Club Q um, shooting, and I learned a lot. And I don't think I'm going to be doing an auction like that ever again, because it was a little bit of a nightmare. So, because like it became like, how are people getting me the money and like stuff like that. We're not doing that this time. It's you go straight to the fundraiser, you donate if you're gonna donate, and then you send me a screenshot, and that's what you have to do. So I'm not being a funnel for the money anymore. That's not fun. How are you doing, Winter? I haven't even asked how you're doing. I am such a shit friend. Um, Also, if you could send some love to Daniel at Popfly Yarn, guys. Everyone knows Daniel, Dan, however you address him. Um, he His husband was in a car accident. It seems that everyone is fine. If I remember correctly from the video, I watched the video yesterday, I think. Um, but uh, but Daniel actually like saw the accident happen, and their car is really messed up. And he's just having a hard time. So if you could just go send him some love, it is free to send people love. And we obviously want to take care of our own, and just support them when they need it. So yeah, so that would be great. Okay, so now we're on this row. Very specific. I need to like make these like the wins so that I can go work on other stuff that I want to work on. I made I don't have it with me. I made a kid's hat. And I made it pumpkin spice themed. Um, Originally, I started with the top down design, but then the stitch that I wanted to use for like the pumpkin part, the latte part, I don't know. I really I had to do that from the bottom up, so I had to kind of reconfigure the pattern, but let's see. So I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see it all right. Um, I definitely learned a lot doing these puff stitches. So this is the I forgot the name of it, but it's like maybe like the double puff stitch or something like that. And it was really hard to keep them even. So I felt like I got some good practice out of that hat. I also put a really cute little pom-pom that has the little spice. I think it's really cute. I was like, I'm a freaking genius. but but yeah, so I put that on my Etsy, and yeah, so we're gonna make a packer today, because I need to. But what I'm gonna do, the thing that I'm working on, I don't know why I said this, because I am working on it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into a headband. Obviously, no pom pom. I guess I don't. Where would you put a pom pom on a headband? I don't know. But I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do this stitch, and we're just gonna make a nice, cute little headband. And I'm gonna try the thing that I have the most trouble with explaining is the chainless foundation stitch, because I can barely do it myself. Like when I start it, it takes me like 10 minutes to remember how to do it. I could just watch a video, but that would make sense, and I don't do things that make sense. Okay, so next we're gonna do a decrease, an invisible one. But yeah, so I learned a lot about the I'm gonna call it the double puff stitch, and it's just a really cute stitch. And the minute I saw it, I was like, I have to do this, and this is gonna be perfect for my little latte headband and this hat. So um, yeah, I don't know what the I don't know what is going on in the stars for some more Pokemon today. Oh my gosh, Winter, that is awesome because you make killer Pokemon. You make such cool stuff. I'm so happy for you. Um, I what am I'm not even fucking looking at the pattern. I'm just like talking and fucking shit up. Okay. Where is that decrease? I think there's the decrease. Okay, yeah. I think I have to do 8 single crochets after this, but let me read the pattern. My brain is so squishy right now. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, 7 more. That's awesome. You did the evolutions for her, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. I got like I got like an evil cackle moment. I mean, I don't even know what Mimikyu is. I don't. Yeah, I haven't kept up with Pokemon in a very long time. So I just I'm like like all these like new Pokemon, and I'm like back in my day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus, can I count? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then I think I did a decrease. Yeah, okay, so that is awesome. I'm so happy for you. And you are so like okay, so do you what's the word I'm looking for? Do you come up with the pattern? Do you write the pattern yourself? Or do you use someone else's pattern? Because it's even more impressive if you can write them yourself. I know you obviously write patterns, so I don't know if you are writing these specific ones or not. I'm always trying to like push people your way. Like Winter can make so many cool things. Oh no, the evolutions are already a pattern. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Um, so what am I doing? So oh yeah, I got a kick out of the person who was like take me off of your pattern testing because no one tells me how to talk. Like, you serious? Like, douchebags. Free-handed them. I literally have never heard of these before. I'm like, I gotta look them up later. Um, I do some like I have on my Etsy like custom watercolor Pokemon, but I haven't had anyone order one, which is okay. You know, just you put stuff up. Sometimes people buy it. sometimes people don't. Oh, Bag a Day is going live. Okay, no one's coming to this live. Just so you know, Bag a Day is going live, and if you leave me for her, no hard feelings. She is so awesome and such a sweetie. Um, I um, I love her tutorials. 3, 4, 5. Um, yeah, I meant to 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I meant to like I was like I might pattern test for winter, or I might like apply to pattern test, but then I was like I just don't have the yarn, and I just don't have like the bandwidth I need to work on Halloween stuff. So as problems. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I'll. Uh, you know, you don't have to share it. And I'm sorry that you had a bad experience with her. You know, I've had a positive experience with her, and she's been always very supportive of like the causes um, that I've supported. So okay. I think my count might be a little off, but it's just by one, so I'm not really giving a shit right now because my brain won't let me give. Oh, are you wait? Are you talking about the tester, or are you talking about bag a day? You can tell me later. So, what we're doing after this? So it is 9:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 10 Eastern, we are gonna do or I have a Zoom room set up. I don't know why that I had to make that like sexy, but there it is. So sexy. And we're going to talk about my Halloween decorations. And you might be like, why would I waste my time talking about your Halloween decorations when I have my own Halloween decorations to worry about? And the thing is, oh, okay, bag of day. Okay. I figured, but then I was like, oh, maybe it's the tester. I don't know. I'm so shaky from doing so much work and moving literally everything I own back into this room. Um, so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, you might be like, why would I help you with your Halloween decorations? So, I have said this before. I will say it again. I'll probably say it even more times. So, my birthday is 8 days before Halloween, and and I am getting my top surgery 10 days before Halloween. So I'm not going to be able to do a lot. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to like when I'm going to be able to crochet, which I know might sound like the biggest like first world problem of all time. Um, but you know, um, I've always loved Halloween. I am um, I am a Scorpio, and well, I'm a Scorpio Libra cusp, but I'd like to leave out the cusp Libra part because I just like being a Scorpio better. And I do what I want. And so I really want to have my atmosphere around me to be very ooky spooky. And I've got a couple ideas. I think I might have like a strong contender for an idea, but I I would love to hear other people's ideas. So if you want to hang out with me um, on Zoom at 10, which is in 20 minutes, you are welcome to. all opinions are valid and welcome. And I'd love to hear what you have to say. Uh, and, any ideas you might have. Or we can just hang out. I can't, my roommate is there. Oh, what a dick. That's okay. There's other times. You can also just suggest ideas here, and it's all good. Um, but yeah, so I think I have an idea. So, Winter, I don't know if you are in the goth crochet uh group that I'm in, but I put a post in there, and for me, I kind of was like, what do I want like my theme to be this year? And you know, I've run through a couple of different ideas of what I want, but for some reason, just the term swamp witch is really calling to me. Um, Look, I don't know if you can see it. I have little I have little baby heads in a jar. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna make one into like a headdress for like drag purposes. Um but um but yeah, but right now they're just in a jar with my dice bags because I'm playing D&D for the first time with folks from the intensive outpatient group uh, program that I was in until January, and they do like an alumni program where people can come and hang out, and they have different groups that do different things. And now they are so the leader, their name is Lex, and um, they are. I mean, they're kind of giving. So they're doing like a pre-written, um, whatchamacallit, campaign, which is fine. But it's kind of like a little like soft core. Technically, they call it cottage core, and I'm like, it's not really my style, but okay. So I'm trying to fit my character into this world. So we had our first kind of outing as a adventuring group uh, or this past Wednesday. And I am a scout halfling because you can't be a goblin, which I think is kind of bullshit, but whatever. I'm not complaining. I really planned on being a goblin. Anyways, so my name is Jabba the Slut. Um, and I am chaotic neutral. Now, so there's 5 people playing the game. I, one, am chaotic neutral, and 3 of them are chaotic good. I don't know the alignment of the other one, of the other person, but it's a lot of chaos. But the thing is, when I do chaos, look at my fucking breakouts, they're awful. When I do chaos, I rain down chaos on people, and people will be like, "Oh, this is gonna be so chaotic." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna bring the chaos." So like we start by like our friend. We received this note from our mutual friend, and she has something she wants us to help her with, and I'm like, okay, party. This is how literally all this crap starts. I did play Pathfinder for like maybe like half a campaign before literally no one had time for it, which is how all tabletop gaming goes. And and I we get this note from her that she needs our help. And then so like we're like all like we all meet up, and then we see a cottage like sitting on a hill or something like that. And I was like, I want to blow it up. And people were like, what? And I was like, I just have bad vibes. I just have bad vibes. And bad vibes from this cottage, so I want to blow it up. And they're like, the DM was like, "Do you have explosives?" I think it's more about like the essence of getting into D&D characters rather than like going on like a hardcore campaign. But like, am I gonna go real stupid with it? You better believe it. So I got those baby skulls from Michael's. They were 3, 4, and they were on sale. I think they were like $4 or $5. And then I went to Dollar Tree afterwards, and I think I saw like the exact same baby heads, and they were like $1.25 a piece or something like that. So if you're looking for baby heads, baby doll heads that are creepy, I recommend looking at your local Dollar Tree before you go to Michael's. That's really the only thing from Michael's. The pillows were amazing, but we already got some pillows for Halloween. So like the pillows were amazing. The one that you posted, Winter, that had, it was like, I think it's either a black or a purple pillow. I can't quite remember, but it had like bats like raised, and it had like rows of bats. I touched that pillow and I was like, if I hadn't bought pillows already, I would be getting this pillow right now. And I'd also get the one that's the cat head, but whatever. So I'm talking a lot and I'm not stitching a lot. Okay, so we're gonna do an invisible decrease. My stomach is like, please feed me. And I'm like, I got shit to do. It's so weird, like getting hunger cues now, because I didn't for a long time. It's really strange. Okay, so we're going to single crochet in the next 7 stitches. But yeah, so I wanted to blow up the house. That was my first move. I also like warned the group. I was like, if I'm too obnoxious, like please let me know, because I will be obnoxious until someone tells me to stop. So just a heads up, it won't hurt my feelings, but I will be obnoxious. And so the DM was like, do you have any explosives? And I was like, I do not, but I happen to like kind of gaze into the cottage and I see some gunpowder kind of lying on the table, and I see a candle really close to it. So I'm gonna try to throw a rock, and I'm gonna try to hit the candle, and I just missed the candle. I was so pissed because that would have been like, it would have just like destroyed their because that's where our common friend lives. It would have just derailed everything. And I was so excited that I was close to derailing that. I didn't, but I was close. Do you want to hear my my character thingy? Let's see. Where is it again? Okay, where is my Google Drive? God, my stomach is like, fuck you. Okay, I'm just gonna go in another tab, because what's another tab when you have 500 brain? Okay, my drive. Okay, so here, okay, so first of all, I'm kind of like a zaddy, which I'm really cool. I'm really happy with, because I love being dumb. You open this in the password. Let me open it. Let me open it. Oh, okay. So I am Jabba the Slut. I'm a halfling with a really nice beard. So this was like pre-filled in. We are doing it on the D&D. What is it called? I've never used this before, this particular occasion. So it's D&D Beyond. And so they like kind of like have like pre-written shit. Okay, so the one I picked was I don't pay attention to risk in the situation, never tell me the odds. I was thinking about it and I was like, I like to think of myself as like a I'm a rogue, by the way. I like to think of myself as like a con man. And so like I know that like I make up odds to like convince people to do things. So I don't care about the odds because I assume they're made up. The best way to get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it. That's just me as a person. I kind of embodied my mania into a character. And then I say I listen to the wind and let it take me, often to an attractive person I can entertain for the evening. I'm stout, but I'm a generous lover who knows how to show a hottie a good time. I use my persuasive attitude and my dashing good looks to get my way. If you get on my bad side, well, I hope you enjoyed your teeth, nose, fingers, and foreskin. I play dirty, so watch out. And everyone was like, oh my god, you said foreskin. You're like, you're looking for people's foreskin. What the hell? And yeah, I am. So ideals. So there was like a greed ideal, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I said, some call it greed, I call it collecting. Have you ever heard the joyous noise of teeth rattling around in a bag? Have you ever chucked a decaying toe at your friend and watched it land in their mouth? Money can't buy that, but it helps. So I'm just being like gross at this point. Like I'm trying to be like the worst. Um, I will become the most renowned lover to have ever lived because I really wanted to hit on everyone equally, showing my pansexual side. And then I also want to rule the kingdom bit by bit. Which I don't really know if that bit. I don't know if I care about that truly, but I wrote it, so whatever. And then I want to have the largest, most grotesque collection to exist. I want it all. And then it said flaws, and I didn't even read the flaws. I was just like, I don't have any flaws. So that is my D&D character, Jabba the Slut. And I am just trying to be I'm pretty much trying to just gross out everyone, and but they're loving it, so you know. Um, yeah. Um, and then like I even had like a moment. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was like a fun twist because the so the our mutual friend identifies as female and is trying to propose to her girlfriend, and who's out in the garden doing stuff, whatever. And I uh, I at first I was like lesbians, and then like later on, like you know how like some people like get married because they're pregnant. So I was like, so tell me, I was like, give it to me straight. Is when you're pregnant? And the DM identifies as they them, and they were like, we don't, and you know they're talking as the the friend, right? So I'm gonna change pronouns, and she, the mutual friend, is like, we don't really have the equipment for that. And I was like, hey, I don't know what you got going on down there, and and it's not my business. I just had to ask. And so it was a really like I could see like the cogs turning in the DM's head, like shit. It was so fun. But yeah, so yeah, I'm having a good time. Only done one sesh, but very fun so far, and I am being as chaotic as possible, which always just makes me super happy. But I'm definitely playing this as my mania, which is kind of therapeutic because like I get to like get those feelings out. Um, and yeah, so I guess doing D&D as therapy is pretty cool. Oh, but what I was gonna say about the baby heads. So I had them in the bag from Michael's, and there's this one character who's a prince who's like super douchey and like thinks he's better than everyone and all this stuff, and like everyone kept on trying to get him to shut the fuck up. And I like held, and this is like no one had seen this before, and everyone had heard my like character description, and I literally held up the bag of baby heads, and I was like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to add your head to this bag. And like literally just like silence. Like everyone was like, and I was like, yep, I did that. So I'm feeling really proud of myself for being a little bit more outgoing and doing stupid shit because stupid shit's hilarious. Did I finish the round? I guess so. Okay, party. Okay, I think I'm supposed to. Yeah, literally, this health app that I have, I just looked down. It's giving on my phone. It's just giving me like horrific, like fucking. Uh, Actually, I don't think I even am halfway through this round. Okay, so let's see. Where is that decrease? Okay. So yeah, so I'm just being my normal chaotic self. I usually align in chaos, but because I just like I don't like playing by other people's rules, which shouldn't surprise anyone here. Um, I I I might one day like to try chaotic evil, but I don't always know like how to make so like because like the definition of chaos is random, right? But like how do you make that with intention? So I haven't seen someone play chaotic evil, so I feel like I would really want to see someone play chaotic evil to see how it's done, and then I can be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna fucking do that. Okay, we have another invisible. I'm never gonna get this done. Okay, two in a row, and then 7 stitches. One, two, three. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think too. I'm not autistic, and it doesn't make sense to me. Wait. Yeah, I don't really understand it, but so I'd like to see someone like play it well, so I can, you know, kind of learn from them. But can I be purely chaotic? Oh yeah, oh yeah, and even like chaotic good. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, I those things don't make sense to me. They're oxymorons. So, um, so yeah. if you can play it, you can play it. So like, I just, it doesn't make sense to me. I refuse to play lawful, because fuck the police and whatnot. But I yeah. So, but I should try some new stuff. I should try to change it up. I think it would have a harder time. So I don't want to like, I want to be able to truly understand my character's motivations so that I can just play. Um, but if I don't understand the character's motivations, then I kind of don't understand what to do, which I guess is, what I already said, but it is what it is. Okay. So yeah, I am just going around and doing single crochets right now. Um, so, I posted a video a couple of days ago. The string keeps on falling out. It's so rude. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball it because it's just a ball sack. Like, who gives a fuck? I think it's because I'm not using my usual, like, I'm using a scrap of chenille when I need to use a scrap of cotton. Get out of. Yeah. So I've actually been posting some videos on the other page. Ian is a weirdo, the number 2. Um, and one of the things I was like, I'm gonna try something different. And what I tried is I was like, Mel, I'm just gonna ask you like to tell me. I'm gonna say, hey, what's cool in crochet right now? And you're just gonna say the first word that comes to your head, right? And the first word that came to her head was edible. She wanted edible crochet. And I was like, what the fuck? What do I do? So, if you want to see my journey to make edible crochet, you can go over to my other channel and check that out. I think it was like, was it infuriating? Absolutely. But did I have like kind of a good time doing it? And did I eat a bunch of candy? Yes. So, so, oh, it's 10. Okay. So I'm going to jump over to the Zoom. And if you can't come, I understand. Winter, you will be there in spirit. But I'm going to go and I love you all. Bye. The Zoom link is in Army of Weirdos. So find it there. Bye.